burn them on a bonfire, which is where we get bonfire from. And basically what he's saying here is, if you dig up his bones, he'll curse you, because he didn't particularly like the idea of being burned and people not knowing where he was buried. Because that is one problem we have with one of his children, with Hamlet. Hamlet died at 11, and at that point he didn't really have enough money to reserve an eternal place for him. So we don't know where one of his children's buried in Hamlet. Also, another thing interesting about his grave is where it's placed. You see at the top there is his statue. Usually you'd be buried directly under your statue. However, his wife is buried directly under his statue. They're arranged like you would at the altar in marriage. So the bride would be on the left and the groom would be on the right. So basically what he wanted was, in life and in death, them being side by side, with the bride on the left and the groom on the right. Another thing interesting about a statue is how it's coloured. If you look around, no other statue actually has any colour in it. The rest of them are just white. That's thought to be because he wanted people to know what he looked like, to know him almost as alive rather than as someone buried in the ground. You also see his mouth is open. Being one of the best speakers of English, famous actor, famous playwright, it commonly thought he would want to have his mouth open to show, even in death, he is speaking to you almost. You can't see it from here, but he's got his teeth in there, and they're in very pristine condition. So it's thought he might have liked what his teeth looked like and wanted to make sure people know he had good teeth.